Howdy there. Who are you and what'd you do?
Hi, this is Jongwon Lee. We went through the decade 3v3 team event, and then we ended up splitting top four. So we were 5-1 for the team, and then I was 6-0. I played against 2 Kashtira, 2 Labrynth, 1 Mannadium, and 1 Flu. One only game I lost was when I had to blind shift her in the mirror match when I went second, so that was a little rough. But otherwise, I actually won every single other games. So my list is almost the same Zephyros lines. But so this time I'll try to go over maybe some things that happen in the throughout the games. Yeah. So.
All right. Show me what you carried us with.
List: Ash, Schefter, got the QCR Euro. Change in my deck.
Gotta play the shiny cards.
Yes. First event to use it. And then I play one of each. Cross the target. This is like, I sometimes side it out if I'm going first because it's not as impactful. Normally I just want to see it going second so I can like extra layer of hand traps. I didn't really see it that much though. So I can potentially cut it because like against like decks like Labrynth it's not amazing, and I play against 2 labs. Yeah, so that's my hand-trap lineup. Besides the imperms, obviously best card. Zephyros. This is the only one brick that I play in my deck, but also even if I draw it, if you get really used to this build, you know how to use this card. Like under shifter, it's good. It's so fine because you just rank 4 and it's a follow-up next turn. You can like force some things going second. You can like force with the Baguska in attack mode, so it cannot be targeted like Force Zeus, and then if they like out it with non-target ability, then you can just reborn it and make SP. A lot of usage.
Yeah.
3 Unicorn, 3 Fenro, 3 Rysar, and only 1 Scareclaw.
The guys.
No Ogre, no Tier Cash, nothing needed.
Yeah, no nonsense. Only good cards.
Only good cards. Scareclaw really important. Try to use it at the right timing. Is like how good with your.
Oh yeah, if you can like trigger Theosis with that, you can't lose.
Right. And then depending on matchup, you just want to use it in the right timing. Like against Lab, you want to out the Fenno plus Scareclaw to out the non-targetable.
Oh yeah, the negation effect, it comes up a lot.
Yes. And for my other main engine, I say, all these consistency cards, like these, I never caught a single card going first or second. So like not like thirsty Theosis is really important.
Yeah, just crazy.
And then last 4 cards are these cards. I've been playing this for a really long time, still really good because everyone's on hand trap and cross off. Broken card in mirror. Never really got to like cross up plus Theosis birth. People say like you can play with those cards. Like that just doesn't come up when unicorns at 3.
Yeah, you just draw that. Yeah. You don't have to respect Nibiru. Do whatever you want.
If I draw this, I can just make the optimal board until they have interruption, and then just set it. It negates prosperity, Fenro, Raysos, and the triple tag. Anything that you lose to. Going in the game 2 going first, you also most of the time side in 1 Heartbeat's Featherstorm because you're like probably playing Mirror Match or the Rescue Ace or the Labrynth. So like it's not even bad going second. If you in the turn 2, 3 scenario.
Like cross out Duster, yes, triple tag, things like
just
that.
Comes up so much.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The extra deck, nothing really changed. And I did summon like every card. Nothing to cut, and you just cannot play other card because there is nothing to cut. This comes up so much. My A player, which is my friend Max, he's like not even a Kashtira player or anything. He just had a lot of options, but at the end with the testing, he just chose to play this deck. And then even he said like this, he made this a lot and it was important in winning. So I made this against like Mannadium matchup or like Flu matchup in mirror match. One mirror match, a Kashtira player made me go first when he had to choose. I didn't side out Zephyros because I kind of felt like people did that. So I ended on like IP, Future, like Shang and the Fenrir, because I literally full comboed and he had like no. Sorry, not I didn't have Shang. I had a Baguska instead. So I had all that and a Fenrir. So opponent tried to out making SP and he had to use like so many cards to do that. I just chain IP to make my own SP, and then he could chain his SP, but if he does, I can chain Imperm to negate his SP. So Baguska will stay on the board, and I could just at that point I can just link away other card to make SP, and then this is on the board. So like he just cannot Imperm it.
Yeah.
And then like yeah,
A little bit stronger than Heat Soul, I gotta say.
not even a little bit. It's just this card just ends the game, and a lot of decks just has to dump like 3 to 4 cards just to out this, and then as soon as they do that, like all my negate just be alive, and even under Baguska, of course the IPSP line is alive. So ESO line, you just cannot resolve it because you play Prosperity and the Shifter in your main deck. And then like even if you do, like opponent has like 0 interruption and you're also risking into Nibiru. But even if you resolve it because opponent didn't even draw you, you're just getting 1 or 2 draws. So like if it resolves, you just like you should make a board that just wins the game.
Yeah.
And I go to the side deck. Second draw came out because I play against the Mannadium. Like draw just wins the duel. And then actually in the Mannadium matchup, the thing I want to talk about was I made a decent board after drawing him. So like I went second, I drawed him, he ended on Fenrir pass, but like because Fenrir's on the board, I just cannot like kill them. So I had to like commit battle to kill that and then make the decent board. But because he actually top decked the triple tech, because he had to top deck it, because if he had triple tech when I drawed him, he could have used it. So it means he top decked it. So I made a board that didn't really play around the triple tech because I just didn't assume he would like draw it. But even, and then he outed like everything, and he had like Baron plus something, and he just destroyed my board. I actually normal summon Ash, make Typhon, and then out his most of the board, and next turn just win the game. Yeah, and then that's because I had Birth in my hand, but I couldn't Birth because before I thought Baron, so I had just held the Birth, and then he just like destroyed the Typhon pass, so I just like Birth win the game right there.
Yep, Birth wins games.
So yeah, I almost threw the game because he had broken cards, but Typhon just saves the Mannadium matchup. And similar thing happens against Tier a lot. Not in that tournament, I never played against Tier, but like in locals I played against Tier. They like just because they open crazy, they just out my board, normal summon Ash again, and then just out their Kaleido Heart, Rokolus board, and then next turn just Birth everything.
Pretty crazy.
Side deck, Lava Golem came up a lot in testing, but you never want to like draw 2. Actually, my teammate, the Kashtira, who played Kashtira, it was really grind game situation against Espia. He actually top decked Lava Golem and tributed his like the one that cannot be targeted and the Mirror Jade, and then just win the game right there.
Yeah, get rid of Sanctifier, Mirror Jade, kill him.
Yes.
It was crazy.
And then like that couldn't even happen with the top deck Prosperity. So like you should at least play 1 to see it in those kind of situations.
Gotta play the QCR.
Yes, your QCR always. Time, like I never burned in time
but
for like
as soon
3
as
months.
you take it out,
Yeah, like 2 or 3 months. I don't even remember when I did. I did it like in like in the YCS, I think, like really long ago. And then Bell, if you draw against Lab, it's good, like nothing really special about it. The second of them come up, I would put it in when I go first most of the time, because like for them to out my decent board, which usually includes the SP, like I will get some stuff back because I would SP, and then like I just Nibiru them. So next turn, like theoretically, I can like use Nibiru plus SP to make another SP to out their problematic stuff and do my place.
Okay.
And my spells, the only change I made was the one third Cosmic being Lightning Storm, and then this actually came up a lot. I played 2 Labrynths, and one of the matchup my opponent just goes first. sets 3 pass, and they were 2 imperm and 1 big welcome. So I just like stormed, just trade 1 for 3, and especially because I ashed the big welcome, the one and only big welcome. And like if you force them to big welcome like first, and then like to trade with the double imperm, like you just win, like even if you don't have ash. So like I just wanted to have like cosmics are like good against in some situations you can chain block and shit, but I think like having one.
I popped a Fire King Island with Cosmic today. Like it's crazy.
Yes. It's but like no one really plays working at the moment. So that's the reason why I did this.
Yeah.
And obviously it's good against rescuers. Never saw the summon limit, but like Judgment came up. I went first in, I think like only 1 game. Then I drew it in the Kashtira mirror, so he booked my Shang. And when I had the field and the birth, and then so I really needed to summon the Fenrir to get the full value out of them, to have like multiple interruption just by resolving Shang. So I had to Judgment him booking the Shang in the draw phase, and I won the game because I knew I will win if there is.
Judgment's crazy. All right. Well, thank you for winning the case tournament for us. I appreciate it. And y'all have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, thank you.